Okay, I don't know what to make of this one. This one's strange. And no matter what side of the political aisle you sit on, you're probably going to be a little confused. This is from the Daily Beast, and it says Virginia Tech footballer cleared of beating male Tinder date to death. Okay, get ready. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Okay, so there's the footballer. I don't understand why they call him a footballer. We call him football players in this country. I mean, he's not English, but okay, let's go ahead and move on. A former Virginia Tech football player has been found not guilty of beating a man to death after claiming the Tinder hookup had lied about being a woman, then performed oral sex on him. After a 3-day trial, 3 days? In Montgomery County Circuit Court, the jury took just 3 hours before finding Isamamem Etute. I don't know how to pronounce that. Isamamem Etute, 19, not guilty of second-degree murder in the 2021 death of Jerry Smith, 40 of Blacksburg, Virginia. Etute said he believed he was receiving oral sex from a woman named Angie, but it was actually Smith. He said Smith paid him $50. Okay, dude, when the person's paying you might want to be a little suspicious. And that later he returned to the man's apartment to find out if Smith was really a woman. When he discovered Smith's identity, he became enraged. In his testimony, he said he thought Smith was reaching for a gun, and so he punched him 5 times and kicked him to give him a chance to escape the apartment. A likely story. Police reported finding a knife under Smith's mattress, but prosecutor Patrick Jensen said Smith was in no position to reach it. Jensen said Etute heard bubbling and gurgling coming from Smith. At what time of the night? But did not call the police. Oh, boy. And by the way, so what does this Smith dude look like? I mean, maybe he did himself up really nice. And there he is on the right. Hey, Etute, you couldn't tell that was a man? I have one question. What were you drinking? Oh my God. Jeez. I'm sorry. I know it's a murder, but you have to admit that the people who were following the story were probably like, oh yeah, he killed some dude, that white dude, he is sexist and misogynist or whatever. And then they found out, oh shoot, it's a black football player. Now what do we do? They're caught between a rock and a hard place. Oh man. I can't believe that Jerry there on the right could have done himself up so well that you couldn't tell that was a male. Oh, geez. And by the way, he's 19 and an ex-football player at Virginia Tech. Gee, I wonder why he's no longer on the team. And even if they didn't throw him off the team, he'd have to leave anyway. I mean, the locker room hilarity and jokes would never end. So what really happened? Hey, man, he had sex with that dude on the right. He didn't know that it was a dude. And later he finds out that it is. So the man on the right tricked him into having a bisexual affair. And yeah, that would probably freak out a lot of people. And he probably just killed the dude because he was so mad at him. Yeah, the story about how he had he feared for his life and all that stuff, it was probably made up after the fact. But I have a feeling the jury was like, Oh man, I think I'd have killed him too. Hey, here's a little tip for you guys out there who are like out on Tinder and tricking people into thinking that you're women, but you're really men. You may want to tell the person on the other end that you're really a man. It's not really fair to spring this kind of stuff on them. So, okay, I get it. It's murder. You know, we shouldn't have done it. And it's all in seriousness. This is a tragic event. So I don't want to make too much fun of it. But, you know, telling people that you're a woman, having sex with them is really, really wrong. Don't do that kind of stuff. And if you do, expect that the other person is going to probably get really, really hot about it. Like my video, subscribe to my channel.